Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Don Odell's Legends. My name is Art Tipaldi, editor of Blues Music Magazine. We are the largest blues magazine in the country. Make sure you check us out either at our website or go to our Facebook page, and that's where you can keep up with all the blues news. Tonight at Don Odell's Legends, we have a three-time visitor back. This is Chris Duarte's third time, and Chris is here in support of a brand new album just out called Lucky 13. How do you write for a new album? You seem to come out with something every 2 years.
Roughly. Unfortunately, I wish I had these bigger windows of time to do albums, because normally my modus operandi has been to get there with about 6 songs completed,
right,
and then I have to write the rest while I'm there. So normally I come up with, when I'm writing like that, under the gun, time constraints, I'll come up with a rhythm first, and then I'll come up with the melody line, and then I'll get the libretto to that afterwards. I'll write the subject of the song. But sometimes it works out, sometimes I have to readjust when I do live, because it's like, I'll write something E, and then it's like, why did I come up with this melody that's totally out of my vocal range?
Yeah.
So then we go live, I'll adjust it. So sometimes
see.
I've done that.
Yeah. So are you writing songs now for what might be a new CD?
Yeah, I am. I'm probably leaning into the singer-songwriter, but that's just what's coming out right now. But of course, I'm in talks with some other labels and stuff. We don't know what's going on, but I'm just got to stay prepared on the landscape out there. So I'll get back to writing sort of the bluesy stuff like that. But right now, the bluesy stuff just isn't coming out of me right now.
It must be an ebb and flow of where the creativity is taking you, and what's influencing you in a daily life that you're in.
And instead of trying to fit a square peg in a circle hole, just let the song be that it is.
Sure. Is that hard to do, to be performing songs from a new CD on the road while you're thinking songs that you probably wrote a year ago?
Sometimes it is, because sometimes the rhythms and the way you do it on the album, you can't quite duplicate that in a live situation. But when I try to write songs that I can sort of play out live, because that just behooves you to be better, so you can play more songs at the shows to pique more people's interest to purchasing your product. But sometimes it is tough.
It's funny, you said pique people to interest to buy your product. I was talking to Mike Welch, Monster Mike Welch, down in Memphis at the Blues Music Awards, and he said, I look at CDs as a calling card now.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's supposed to be...
When you meet people, it's like, this is who I am and this is what I do. Which must be different from how CDs were looked at 20 years ago when you were with Silvertone and other places.
I mean... To me, I grew up with the days of albums and stuff. And also these stories that are told on albums, on concept albums. And I really do miss that. And sometimes I try, like on this latest one, I did a little 3-song suite that I tried to keep it like a little mini concept there. And I put sound effects in it and stuff like that, and sort of segued them all together.
Oh, that's cool.
But I'm just trying to carry on with what influenced me growing up. But I get that sense too, that critics want to see like a direction out of you, and it's kind of hard, because now with the way they're parsing out CDs and selling them for songs, it's hard to write as a collection of songs now. It's just whatever you kind of crank out.
Right.
So it really has changed, and you have to stay sort of fast on your musical feet to stay with this industry.
Sure. That must be an interesting tightrope to walk as a songwriter. Does it creep into your head while you're writing, gee, this song has potential to be in a movie, or be more than just a part of a collection of songs? Or do you fight that urge and just say, no, damn it, I'm going to stick with Chris Duarte, and
I'm sticking to my guns,
But damn it, I'd like some.
I am that I am.
Yeah, but damn it, I'd like some mailbox money.
I think any artist would be being a little dishonest if they say they're not trying to write a hit. Because we would all love to write a hit. Because the economic benefits that come from writing a hit can be quite enormous in the potential. Whether it be to carry on your music or retire from music, and not work another day in your life. Whatever it be. But I mean, I think I try to be true to myself when I play, but I'm also trying to just let myself go but that doesn't mean I'm trying to write. I aspire to write something that will be well accepted by the masses.
Yeah, yeah. And I suppose, you know, as with any song, you're probably just happy to know that it's touched one person. You know?
Exactly. I mean, that old adage does apply.
Yeah,
I mean, it always does apply. Even if it was just one person in the audience, I would play at my utmost craziest. You know, it'd be the same show.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas opposed to other artists I've seen kind of phone it in or mow the lawn, you know, when it's not that big of a crowd.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's just, yeah, I try to stay true. And I mean, if I had the luxury to afford, I can crank out whatever I wanted and do whatever you know, I mean, I just don't have that luxury right now.
Yeah.
I need some sort of economic flow.
Right. Now, I haven't heard this new album yet, but you and I, when we talked about your last album, the last time we were in here, I think I said it was kind of a restrained, you know, a quieter, gentler Chris Duarte.
Yeah, that was, Leave My Soul Alone. There were a couple moments in there, but yeah, I mean, it was, you know, it was just what came out at that time, and I know I had like one sort of semi-crooner song, my attempt at being a crooner, you know, on one song.
Yeah. How is this one now?
That one, I think, is a little bit more of an edge. I think there is some blues. It's the typical Chris Duarte fare. It's got some blues, it's got some shuffles, and then it's got some, Mike Varney released the artistic range just a little bit and let me be a bit more sort of artsy on some songs.
Can you talk a little bit about Mike Varney as a producer and what he brings to Chris Duarte?
You know, Mike, like I've said many times before, he is just a walking encyclopedia of music. So what he does, he helps me craft a lot of the melody lines for the vocals. I've come up with a pretty good vocal line, but I'll say, no, let's try to twist it here and let's sort of put this in here. And he really does do a great job. He's really easy to work with. You can never stump him on rock albums, the way what a cover looks like. You can call out any album and he can describe the cover to you. It's pretty amazing what Mike can do. So he's an amazing individual, and he's one of the few record company executives that has a heart.
Yeah. You know? What does he bring out in you as a producer?
I think he really tries to let me, as the years have gone on, he's tried to give me more free reign artistically. And I really do appreciate that. Yeah. Because, I mean, his motto was in the beginning, play to your strengths. No, it's a great song, another album, you know.
Right.
And I feel it's a great song. He's like, no, another album. But he's slowly letting those reins a little bit looser and stuff like that. But, I mean, he has enough backbone to say, no, I just don't think it's going to work. Chris, you know? So that doesn't bother me. I have a very good working relationship with Mike.
Nice.
And plus, I call him my friend.
Yeah. Too. How many, now he's, the last 4 or 5 CDs of yours
actually,
that he's
I think
produced?
the last 8 or 9.
Wow.
Yeah, because I think I had 4 done by the other labels, and then he's done all of them since then.
That's great.
So 9.
Yeah. Nice comfort zone when you walk into the studio knowing
he's great.
You know what he wants, you know what he's going to like and dislike. You're feeling really free.